to Vancouver, going to DeCourcy. Stay tuned, it's going to be good. We're in the airport. We call it Psych. Any words to the wise before we get on the big whirly-bird there?
Don't threaten people in an airport.
Yeah, don't be doing that. That's bad. Anyways, we're just checking in. Gonna have some fun. Get to go 500 miles an hour soon. Yay! Made it to Vancouver, record time. Everybody should fly. So thanks to Jev and Debbie for encouraging the whole vlogging in public. That's kind of crazy, but we're in Vancouver on the 99 South, and just take a look at this. It's just great to be back here in Van. Hey guys, after a few pit stops in a few days, we finally made it to DeCourcy Island. Now this is a little gem, 460 acre island in the Salish Sea, and this is tucked in just behind Gabriola Island. Now one of the claims to fame about this particular island, DeCourcy Island, is the Brothers 12, and it was a cult in the early 1920s, and rumor has it that Brother 12, well, he had a lot of influential backers that were sending him money and gold. Now when the cult disbanded because Brother 12 was not the great leader that he claimed to be, rumor has it that he left the gold behind on this little parcel of land. So come join me for a little walk along this island, and we're going to see if we can find Brother 12's gold. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption, but on the way to DeCourcy Island to discover Brothers 12 gold, I actually discovered a really cool guy. In his 70s, winner of 1966 Toronto Sailing Regatta, Robbie Black. Stay tuned to the end of the video and hear his story. Now, let's go find that gold. Day 3 here on DeCourcy, or at least I think it's day 3. It's hard to keep track of time. This island is totally off the grid except for solar power. This is it. Haven't found any gold, but today we are heading out to the original site of Brother 12 and the Aquarian Foundation, and we're going to start rooting around there. It's got to be out there somewhere, guys. So this is the original spot of the Brother 12 Aquarian Foundation. Now, we're just taking a little walk through. They say somewhere on this property is gold, and I put myself in the mind of a cult leader this morning. I've been working up to this point all day long, so stay tuned. I think we're gonna find his gold. So as you can see, this is a pretty expansive place here. I'm not sure how many acres this ground actually covers, but we do know that in 1929 the cult was forced to flee from the RCMP before the RCMP showed up, because the RCMP got wind of what was going on here, and we know that Brother 12 and the high priestess of whatever they had going on here fled in a hurry. So this is where the gold is supposedly hidden, and I got a good hunch that I know where it is. So I'm just gonna walk for about 50 more yards, and I'm gonna tuck around the corner, and I'm gonna play my hunch. Stay tuned. So imagine the year's 1929, you've had this little cult going on where a lot of financial rich people from the coast came in and supported the cause. RCMP are now coming in from Pirates Cove, which is over in that direction. We were there yesterday. Brother 12, the priestess, and a couple other people that were left needed to get off the island. So you had the coast over here. We got water over on this ridge. So I'm thinking as they're leaving with gold, and all my Wikipedia research leads me to this outbuilding over here. It's all covered in nice Concord grape. So I think I found the treasure. So come in close. I've got something that we're gonna dig for. Now, remember, they don't have a lot of time. RCMP are hot on their trails. They're coming through the woods. So they're just gonna dig a shallow place for the treasure. Myth busted. There ain't no gold on DeCourcy Island. So, Robbie, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, luckiest people in the world, being able to sit here at Kevin's house, taken well care of, good food, good friends, not being worked too hard, little reading, little rowing, lots of sleeping, swimming if you want it. Couldn't be better. Life's a dream.
Awesome. Tell me, we were talking the other night about the regatta in Toronto. I'd love to hear it.
Well, the West Vancouver Yacht Club, when I was 17 years old, put me on a train and sent me to Toronto to sail in a regatta. And it was a long train ride, and I didn't have a wink of sleep on the train. We were billeted on Toronto Island, and next morning everybody's getting up, and I was lying there, could only open one eye, and I could hear this. Sounded to me like a train. I lay there listening to this train, and I realized there's no trains on Toronto Island. It's the wind and the poplars. Oh no, I was the smallest guy. I was 2 years younger than everyone else. They were all bigger and stronger and a lot more experienced than I was. So sailing out to the start of the first race, I made an agreement with myself. I said if I beat one boat in one race, I'll consider this whole regatta a complete success. Sure enough, start of every race, everybody'd be long gone. I'd be in the dust. We sailed a triangle and there was a jibe mark. And every time I came to the jibe mark, there'd be 2 or 3 boats upside down, guys swimming around their boats. So I'd just tack around. Took a lot longer and lose a lot of time. It was twice around. Next jibe mark, there'd be a few more guys upside down and I'd tack around. Sailing out to the start of the last race, guy's name was McDougall, and he sailed by to weather me, and he said, I guess it's between the 3 of us. I went, holy, what do you know? I couldn't believe it. Fortunately, the wind had lightened a little bit, and because there was 10 of us and 10 boats, and we changed boats every race. Last race, I had one of the boats that was a little quicker than the rest. Okay, Robbie, this is your chance. Nailed the start and led the fleet all the way around. Sailing up to the finish line, I heard there's this tall man in a business suit standing on the bow of the committee boat. And he clapped 3 times and then raised his hands and a big hail said, well done, Black. I thought, oh, couldn't believe it. Anyways, that gentleman, 2 years later, turned out to be my father-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kevin's grandfather, Paul McLaughlin. And I'm very fortunate to marry into a wonderful family of sailors.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
That's incredible. How long ago was that, Robbie?
66. I was 17 years old.
Wow.
And 49 years later, my son got an award as the top sailing coach in Canada.
You're proud of that?
Yeah. He's a good kid. Yep, he showed a lot of kids how to pull in the jib, as they say.
Awesome.
And that's about it.
Thanks, Robbie. That was awesome.